The job of a peer of the realm and the honour of being made a peer is to be an example to others and to lead by example. And yes, there are hereditary peers who have in the past behaved disgracefully. But those people who are created life peers, I think there is an expectation that they will behave with decorum. And yes, there are rules for getting rid of peers when they have been sent to prison. There are rules for basic standards of behaviour and throwing them out of sitting in the House of Lords if they're not really doing their job. I think there should be an understanding that somebody who has lied in public and who is now under serious investigation about her behaviour, the basic ethics that govern her life, is not a person to admire, not a person to be held up as an exemplar, as an icon of respectability. I think pressure should be put on Baroness Mone to resign her peerage. She's no longer a member of the House of, she's no longer a member of the Conservative Party, so she can't have the whip removed. But David Cameron is a member of the House of Lords and presumably can have a quiet word with her and say that, you know, she has failed in the expectations that he had of her, and it's now time for her to do the honourable thing. If she wants to salvage any sort of reputation, the only way forward for her to do that is out of the House of Lords and to behave with the decorum and the honour that was at one point expected of her. She's not done so far as a peer. She can do so now by resigning, and people will say, well, nothing became her as much as the leaving of it. And at least she will have that to fall back on when people write her obituary, because at the moment it'll be squalid, 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 and she and her family will be vilified as greedy, scrounging, lying, and unprincipled. This is a way to salvage her family's dignity. And if she can't take the hints, and Keir Starmer has said pretty well the same thing, that she is a shocking disgrace. She is a shocking disgrace, but she's been a shocking disgrace for some time. The fact that she followed Prince Andrew in doing a television interview to try and whitewash her tarnished reputation, that's not possible. And she ought to have known, she ought to have been advised by some PR people that when she looks so soiled, television will just simply highlight that that stain of disrepute. That's the only thing it can do. And television is very good at getting to the nub of the problem. It may not identify somebody in some sort of criminal way or in a precise judicial way, but it exposes people as looking slippery and looking dodgy, and that's what she looks like. And if you think that that's somebody to aspire to be, have another thing coming, because she's not. She's somebody to avoid, like the plague.